Have you got your notes in? Have you got your notes?
I've fucking always got notes.
Yeah.
It's noted that you're accusing me of not being ready, alright?
Yeah, I'm always accusing you.
It's scary, but frightening to know that there are people out there that are so evil that they can't respect someone's true identity. Welcome everyone to a very special episode 75 of the That's the new name of the show, the Unmonetisables podcast, the official podcast of the FAWK Chronicles and dumbest search for intelligence in the galaxy. Also stepsister podcast to the Indi Scots networks, Scots with Soul podcast, and step cousins to the brand new unofficial Create Scotland podcast. We'll talk about that later. My name is Cpt Privilege, and with me for no choice of their own Dr. Darkside.
Mouse kills fox.
Are you some sort of fucking Russian sleeper cell? Like, what is that?
Watch your smart mouse, mate.
Just try to fucking like, trigger us or something. And Grandmaster Tech.
Yeah, I said my bit too early.
You're always premature though.
Don't say bit too early. If you're unaware, folks, this is the only show in the galaxy that expertly dissects your primitive planet's curatable culture in the form of trending and topical tat of the week. There's going to be a Discworld TV show, guys. Kinda.
No!
That's alright, because kinda.
Yeah.
The Watch is a genre. No, not BBC. The Watch
was definitely going to be shit.
Okay, that's it. The Watch is a genre-busting new original scripted series.
No, it's not.
Inspired by Terry Pratchett's Discworld.
Yeah.
Is it produced by
stolen by
by the Doctor Who showrunner?
He's doing Dracula now. So, apparently, it's dead good.
Basically, what they're saying is because Sir Pratchett is dead. And has been dead for a while.
What the fuck they want.
They're basically like, oh, his copyrights ran out.
They can dance in his fucking grave.
Basically, yeah. Because like,
it's inspired by. They don't actually use any of the properties or any of the actual
copyright free.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like the main character out of it will be called Princewind, not Rincewind, or like some shit like that.
You know? Carbon is clearly fucking Blade Runner TV show, but not. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, I don't mind somebody trying to make Discworld stuff. I love Discworld stuff, but at the same time, you're like, I watched the BBC ones, and I'm like, I would have preferred a bit bigger of a budget on this.
He might as well be crimping on his grave, right? But like, why not just get the permission? Why not just get the copyright permissions to go and like use
that would cost money.
Yeah, well,
BBC hasn't got.
And then they'd have to really spend time in development because if they pissed off the fandom truly.
What do you mean? They already kind of have.
Yeah,
in
that's
a way,
I think they thought, if we call it inspired by, this will caught on the Discworld fans.
Yeah.
But in actual fact, a lot of them were just like, why? Why bother? Why isn't anyone from any of the books in it? I mean, I don't read books because books are for dorks. That's obvious.
If any of those Discworld fans or Doctor Who fans, they're going to run a fucking mile because they're going to realise that BBC's ruined one of their favourite franchises.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's okay because they made Dracula cool again, apparently.
Aye, but
everyone's loving it.
At least BBC was kind of originally done. At least Doctor Who was kind of originally done by the BBC anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whereas Discworld,
they're allowed to ruin that.
Yeah, they are now. You know that is their child that they've abused over the past like 40, 50 years.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
BBC and child abuse. Yeah, it's not really something. It's not there.
That's the trigger, though, isn't it? Nikkie believes it.
Yeah, that triggers another announcement that garnered negative reactions. Cyberpunk's 2077's release date has been augmented.
Wow.
Is that because it's actually going to be a different reality?
No, it's because it's going to be pushed back. It's going to be longer.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought you were going somewhere with that augmented.
I worked on that joke.
Yeah.
I fucking spent time on that joke. How dare you not laugh at that joke?
Is it going to come out in 2078 then?
2078. See, he knows what he's doing. What are you doing? What is your fucking game?
I'm just here to screw your head, mate.
Yeah, just fucking keep your tools far away from my cranium. Thank you very much.
We all know what's going on here, and it's nothing to do with the manufacturer of a computer game. It's they don't have the marketing budget, so they'll just market it by saying, "Oh, it's coming out later," so they don't have to spend marketing money.
That's funny. Yeah. I suppose if they just got someone like fucking Henry Cavill and see the Keanu Reeves to advertise.
Wait a minute. When
you should do a Witcher mod.
When has it been pushed back to?
I don't take notes because I'm not that intelligent and don't
Until
think that far
PS5's getting
ahead
released.
forward.
Probably it's going to come out with the
Probably.
PS5.
No, they said it'll be in 2020, but it'll be like the end of 2020, I do believe.
What
about when the PS5's getting launched.
It's very typical for releases to get pushed back at least a couple of months these days.
But like,
Very typical.
they're you know what I mean? It's like in the past there have been games that were going to be brought out that was like, ooh, something a bit touchy happened in the world. Don't want to release that game right now.
Quite recently, yeah. I can't remember if it was Escape for Tarkov or something like that was supposed to be called something different, but then there was a whole...
Why? What do you think is touchy that...
Well, I mean, like, Cyberpunk
If there's a huge Cyberpunk massacre? I don't know.
The Cyber Massacre. No. Like, look at currently the war on technology right now.
There's a war on technology?
Yeah! Holy shit!
Yeah. Oh, sorry, John Connor. Are we fucking busting your fucking... Are we doxing your fucking secret mission here?
Like when? What are you talking about? When did this start?
It's been going
Every week complains about the AI taking over humanity. But
I do.
What's war on technology?
There's no war. There's no fucking...
If you're listening, you are the resistance.
Everybody's fucking playing with their phones and their computers. There's no fucking war.
That's where the war's
The war's
happening.
already won.
Yeah.
What, and you push it back and that war's not gonna happen? Like what?
No.
War never changes.
What I'm saying is they're like, okay, would you release a game right now that is based around logging the Amazon? Or would you wait until the climate summit comes in and then you release it as a game showing you the horrors of logging the Amazon?
What was it, that Plague game you used to play? What if there was like a
Plague Inc.
how to accelerate climate change game?
No, there maybe is, but they've not released it.
That'd be fucking- that'd be pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
How
because-
much plastic can you fucking actually just bury in landfill?
Well, why do they keep making, you know, the ultimate fishing games when they should be making the ultimate plastic fisher games? So your whole job is just to like fish plastic out of the ocean.
Pretty boring game, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, you'd be
I've
surprised.
seen Truck Simulator.
Yeah,
Go
you'd
on.
be surprised what people are fucking crazy. That Death Stranding ain't not more than an Amazon delivery fucking service fucking simulator. But by God, it's enjoyable to watch. All hail Hideo Kojima.
Fucking walking simulators, isn't it?
Speaking of augmentation, Nikkie Tutorials came out as trans to spite her extortionists.
Is that why?
Yeah. Well, apparently, in line with what's been happening, is a lot of these seedy motherfuckers are going and trying to find out things about people.
Oh, right.
And then they're literally emailing them and going, yeah, give me money, or else I'm going to tell everyone, and your whole community's going to fucking, like, screw you over.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it's her own
thankfully
fucking-
she's...
It's her fucking fault then.
She's like a
Why don't you just
makeup
come out
guru or
and say it?
something.
Why hold
No,
that back?
no.
Why hold that shit back so that
You know why?
somebody can fucking extort you, and then when somebody does start extorting
I'll tell you
go
why.
like, oh, I'll rather not pay them the money. I'll just come out.
Yeah.
Why don't I just come out in the first fucking place?
Well, why though? Well, she doesn't have to. It's her fucking choice.
Yeah, but and she's had that choice taken away from her.
Yes.
So why not just make that choice yourself first?
She did.
No, she didn't.
After the fact, yeah, but that's her choice.
That's not her choice.
What? Sorry, so what you're
That's
arguing
logically
is
not
that
her
to
choice.
have a choice is to have no choice but to announce it in the first instance.
Yeah, she should have.
That doesn't.
When
that's
it
not
is your
logic.
choice and the choice isn't taken
You
away
have
from
no
you by
choice.
an extortion.
You have no choice but to
racket.
relinquish your choice in the first instance, so as to avoid anyone else having the choice of extorting you.
Here, I've got a point though.
You don't have a fucking
well done, you got it.
Check
Let
it.
the terrorists win, man.
I've got a point though, right? Where is that report written about coming out as trans? Where was it written? Like, what site had that information, that news?
Oh, well, this was literally
range
YouTube.
of news.
Well, technically, it was the ever so.
Presumably, she came out on her YouTube channel.
Yeah, totally.
I found it on Drama Alert.
But like, have they got any extortionists working for the news channel? It's a good way to make it. It's a good way to make a news
Do you think
report.
Keem's the hacker?
Come on, man. Come on. It's like a great way to make fucking views.
He's
and
not
money.
actually in Australia right now. He's just got he's got Nuda doing the news for him the now, so that he can actually sit and extort YouTubers. Wow. Exposed. Keemstar exposed.
You know what I mean? I'm just
To be
saying.
fair, it's probably
so
somebody
great.
close to her.
Yeah, it's so easy to fabricate. It's not so easy to fabricate information. It's so easy to fabricate an event like that to then get information. Like the news companies have been doing it
Yeah,
for
it's good
fucking
hype.
years.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
It came from
Great.
she extorted herself.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
well,
for the
hype.
herself.
Yeah.
I'm going to expose you.
Everyone's fucking talking
how
about
many
it, right?
news reports and
Smart.
like court cases have there been around the world of somebody basically gone for months saying this happened, or you know, like this cruise ship did this, or this hotel did
I'm gonna
this,
fucking
and then
kidnap
months
myself.
later it's actually been found that well actually you were just
I'm gonna
lying.
hold myself to
Marina
ransom.
Joyce
Yeah,
yourself.
totally.
Like, fucking Marina Joyce yourself.
So you're basically what's going to happen is you're going to say that you're being extorted and they'll dox you, so you're just going to dox yourself.
Yeah.
Just for
Why not?
the lols.
That's it.
you
You've
know?
no choice.
It's an easier way to come out,
Yeah,
right?
it is, yeah.
If you say that I was
Somebody
forced
forced
into
it, yeah,
by an
exactly.
extortion racket.
So,
Blah, blah, blah.
I didn't want to come out. That's my own personal information, but the extortion racket like forced me to come out.
No, you're just haters because she signed it off with a big "fuck you" middle finger right to
Really
the
don't
hackle.
care
The best-
about a make
You go, girl. You go, girlfriend.
The thing I love about it is the fact that even if what I say didn't happen, the extortionists should at least know by now that their fans aren't going to drop them. They're actually going to love them more because they had to come out because of somebody trying to extort them. It's like,
Exactly. It's a win-win. From influencer scammers to MSM rackets up to their old tricks. Pewdiepie, if you believe the news,
It's more
is
hype.
quitting forever.
is he being extorted?
He's gone. He's been extorted the last time by the MSN, and the king of YouTube is dead. Long live the king.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, have you been watching
No,
Stuart?
yeah, it's all fake news. Fake news.
If he is going for it, it's a good thing.
He's having a break.
I'm sick of him.
How dare you? You don't even watch his content. What do you mean sick of
Exactly,
him?
that's
How
why.
can you be able to see his
because I'm sick of him.
content to be sick of him?
Boring, man.
He's
old.
You're
he's an old
boring.
hat, like,
When was the last time you made a cool sound like Pewdiepie?
I don't need to.
Yeah.
He has to.
Fucking right. He has to. Yeah, he's tied to that. No, he's 100 million subscribers really hold him to making that noise he hasn't made in 3 years. Such an old school Pewdiepie fan. Fucking boomer. But anyway, Pewdiepie didn't quit. He says he's having a break for the first time in like 5-6 years, if that's okay with everyone, and made it.
Wasn't it
quite-
just a year or two ago he had a break? Yeah, he did.
It was like a weekend.
A lot of
It's like a weekend, and he vlogged it.
A lot of average people go on holidays for a couple of weeks every year. You know what I mean?
What he
It's
says is he doesn't know when he's coming back, but he knows he's going to take a good little gap, well-deserved break.
how much money's the guy got?
This is my
spend
point.
it at some point.
He can go whenever the fucking go whenever
This
he
is what I
fucking
was thinking.
wants,
It's
yeah.
like Friends and what's the other one with the Big Bang Theory?
Bang Theory,
Right,
yeah.
they only have to make like 10 or 12 seasons of a show like that.
And then the reruns
And then
itself
they
will-
make money
the royalties,
forever
yeah.
off the reruns,
yeah.
and the licensing to all the broadcasts companies around the world. So that's PewDiePie now, man. PewDiePie doesn't need to make any more videos. He can just sit back and just watch the money come in.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
off the revenue from the video.
When you
It's going
see,
to benefit him because if
Yeah.
he takes a break now, everyone's going to, like you're saying, feed into all his old shit. And now all the memes and subreddits is going to be full of old content that people are going back and picking up on.
yeah,
okay?
oh, remember this day that happened 2 weeks ago? Oh, that was fond memories. You know,
Yeah.
like it's like,
And to be honest, his content's been getting. I'm a fucking fan. I will be. I've always been part of the bro army, right?
Boring.
Like, let's be honest. But
It's samey. It's all just the same.
listen, you don't know what you're talking about, old school Puds fan. You haven't seen past Beastmaster 64 era, okay? So you're irrelevant in this conversation.
Okay.
moving swiftly on away
But
from the.
I'm hoping that when he comes back, he'll come back a hell of a lot more.
He's going to come back as a transitioned individual.
That would be fucking interesting. That would be hell. YouTube would just implode.
I don't blame him. He's taking time off to have a Wayne, basically, right?
Yeah, maybe they just got married. Totally fucking right. Well, speaking of callbacks, comebacks, follow up for previous stories. Dukin has settled with MXR mods, at least them. The details aren't out there, but suffice to say, they're not charging MXR mods. They're not fucking suing MXR mods, and if anything, MXR mods has probably made some sort of a tidy little sum or agreement with Dukin.
But I read into
because of the
this,
bad
and
press.
I don't know if it's true or not, but the whole system's changed apparently, and that when somebody puts up something of yours, you put in a claim, but you don't claim and then YouTube redirects the funds to you. You have to claim it off that other company now.
Yeah.
You have to actually demand money through lawyers off that other company.
Which basically, I mean,
that's interesting.
That's why they're doing it.
Exactly, because basically that way...
Because YouTube changed the fucking rules, because YouTube wants hands off it.
That's probably a good thing.
They don't want anything to do with it because of Studio...
It means Studio 71.
Studio 71 shit.
But it now means...
YouTube wants nothing to do with it.
It now means
but
that...
then you would still have the ability to turn around and go, motherfucker, prove it. And potentially take them to court and prove that they're a fake company.
So whoever
that's
has...
going to cost you.
Whoever has the money for lawyers...
Exactly. And if you're seedy enough... If you're seedy enough to do this over, hundreds of videos and you have the money for the lawyers, then...
Look, it's called GoFundMe, bro. And speaking of GoFundMe, you'll want to go fund Chris Hansen and fucking Repsion's legal fees, as Onision is suing the both of them. I've done your report last week about him. Hansen's been on his ass. Repsion's been reporting on him for years, and it's a list of videos of everything he's done wrong. But to be honest, I think he's fucked, because if you actually go back and watch Repsion's videos on Onision, he literally only ever really reports exactly what the fuck he puts out there, content-wise, email-wise, Twitter-wise.
What you say,
allegedly. And that's literally what he says through all the videos. He's quite. He's just like, "Look, Greg, here's what you've done, you silly, silly boy." You're just like, "Oh yes, man." So hopefully, Repson fucking reams him financially, and one more nail in the coffin of the fucking nonce vampire that is Ononcion.
Annuncion.
Again, this is like these are like
Onion-sion.
These are like this is like YouTube V1. These people, like these people are old hat now.
Yeah, says the old school Pewdiepie fan.
I'm just saying that these
got a bro fist stuff on me.
These people are like fucking.
No, you're right. Yeah,
their content is like 10 years old, and they've achieved what they can achieve, and people have moved on to other creators now.
That's it. And in the traditional media, terms, people would just like retire or get fired. Now in YouTube, they get put in jail or taken to court.
They take time off.
Yeah, exactly. You take time off. What are you hiding?
And that's roughly about enough of my segment, my stories this week. We need a name for it. We need to call it like Privilege Prelude or something. No,
don't. That's that. No,
right,
just
we'll work on
dodgy.
that. We'll work on that. But moving on to our favourite segment,
Privileges Pants.
Privileges Pants.
That's a loaded segment. That.
Oh, how dare you!
Privileges Piss Streaks.
Piss Streaks.
That sounds like a band name. Piss Streaks.
The Piss Streaks. Anyway, enough of this streaky pish patter. It is time now for a different kind of pish patter. It's Darkside's Delights. Darkside's Delights.
No, don't even start. Just kill it. We don't need music. No.
It's done, by the way. It's
I'm going to fucking rig it up so that's just on a loop. And it plays for your entire segment.
We don't need music because music's banned because of Eminem.
What's he said now?
Eminem.
Really? Or did that black bitch line really catch up on him?
Don't pretend you don't know. Eminem dropped a new album and said something naughty about
dropped it like a what?
A bomb going off at an Ariana Grande concert.
Why is that? What?
So you're not allowed to say what you want anymore in music, apparently.
Like,
would you feel
a rapper that literally is known for making jokes out of rap. Like, rap is wordplay. If you watch any rap battle or even just diss track or heavy track with good lyricists, they're all about using wordplay and using events and using references as
it seems like certain derogatory terms in a rap is used as punctuation.
That's true. But well, Eminem's only used to.
It's quite heavily into that.
F-slurs.
It's not like he said anything anti-Semitic or incited violence or... So what's wrong?
Well, what's the line?
What is the line? I don't know.
Just make sure and bleep out any...
I remember reading it as well.
Hi. It's bleep, 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 that bleep, 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 come, bleep, 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 bleep.
It doesn't have it in this article.
The whole article doesn't have the fucking line.
Yeah. So if it doesn't have the line, then it's not provable that that's what he said then.
Yeah.
If nobody can read what he said.
Fake news. Eminem never said nothing about it. It's fine.
There's no evidence, man.
I don't believe it. He raps too fast anyway. How can you hear it? So he's dropped a new one that he's literally like, Eminem like faster than the Rap God one. The Rap God one that was like like the new ones. You're like, he's talking in tongues.
Nah, yeah, totally. He's just having
that boy some
he's
ritalin.
literally having a seizure on stage.
He needs some fucking Zanny now.
You know, folk think it's an amazing new track, but actually he was in hospital.
Him off the pills is lethal. He's just going to fucking hyperventilate.
Yeah, that's why he was on the pills in the first place, was to chill him the hell out, you know, slow him down a bit. Guys running the warp
I
speed.
think he makes a good case for freedom of speech and
it's music
and art.
Say that art is going to be the last bastion of that. Your comedians, and that includes your rappers. And the one good thing to come out of YouTube's TOS bullshit was that, well, parody in music is
really bad taste, but you know, people are entitled to have bad taste, are they not? I mean, you should be allowed.
Why is it bad taste though?
Because
it's still fresh.
Because
it's fresh.
Because
children died.
Because it hurt people. But you should be allowed to insult people and hurt
He's
people.
rapped about a lot worse things, I would argue. He's probably rapped about 9/11. I'm pretty sure he's rapped about raping his own mother.
How many rappers have rapped about 9/11, right? But this guy isn't allowed to rap about a bomb going off at a music concert.
There's literally a rap track I used to listen to these guys. The hook was, I'm a terrorist. I was just like, bow, 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 bow. I'm a motherfucking terrorist. You're like, holy shit, bro.
Is it maybe one of those occasions where it was just like too early, bro?
I think
Not too early. It's
Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande.
2 years.
The internet's darling.
We are keeping in mind though. As the generations go on, too early is getting longer and longer and longer. Too soon is getting longer and longer. Like, you know, that event happened 10 years ago, but people are still so hurt about it that don't ever mention anything about it.
As the world speeds up, too soon gets longer and longer.
That's longer. Yeah, totally. Because I mean, think about it this way, right? Generations are still getting butthurt over something that they have absolutely no idea of because they weren't born when it happened.
Butthurt.
like look at when the fucking the Chernobyl 4-part series dropped.
Yeah, people are
now butthurt again. Because that happened, and
like
a lot of them aren't even like born in an early, born before 2000.
It's like old songs coming up in the top 10 because people are watching them on YouTube or something.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not saying people shouldn't get angry or sad that these events happened, but like you were, it's just like,
to quote Rafiki from The Lion King, it doesn't matter, it's in the past. Just like
blaming certain races for something that happened in the past when even they weren't born. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're like,
like the whole,
just drop it.
The whole, black thing in America about we were slaves. Oh, we want compensation for being slaves in the past. Hold on, you weren't a fucking slave. Shut the fuck up. You were never a slave.
And this white guy over here wasn't a slave master. Anyway. That's the point.
Got a problem with that. No, they weren't slaves, but their granddaddies and grandfathers were just hoofed into a ghetto, given drugs and guns after being cut loose with no education, no equal rights, no fucking infrastructure, no industry, no training.
Hold on, but that's the white generation today's fault. No, it's not.
No, it's not the white generation's today's fault. But it's not. But I would say they still have a right to be butthurt over that. Arguably, well, you can't be butthurt that your ancestors were fucked over. By people who arguably are still alive today.
I think you can be butthurt about it if you want to be, but I don't think you're entitled to any kind of
compensation,
recompense for that. That's ridiculous.
I mean, look at it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Look at it this way, right?
You're right. We should be spending the money on dropping bombs on little brown kids over in fucking some desert somewhere nobody's heard it. That's so much better.
You're giving money to the white people who are having.
Don't say white people.
Giving money to the white people in Australia who are having their forests burned, rather than giving money to the brown people in Jakarta who are getting flooded. Like,
what about the Aboriginals in Australia? You don't hear about that. They're not getting any money. The Aboriginals are just.
They're smart enough not to live next to fucking forests, man, because they know. they fucking know what's going to happen.
Like worldwide, there's been so many events that just people are just getting like, oh my god, like I can't believe you allowed that to happen. It's like, do you even know what happened? Like, a lot of people are taught about the world wars, but when they hear about, oh yeah, this guy is actually being like a right asshole to his people. You do know that guy actually brought his whole country out of famine and poverty. And then did something a little bit nasty later, but like before
then
that,
he got a naughty. Then he became a naughty boy.
But like before that, the guy actually had a seizure and then went totally fucking mental, right? So we needed to get rid of him. But before that, he did a lot of good for the anyway. Or it's like, oh yeah, but like it's the people's fault. Have you seen people recently? There's like millions of people that are getting treated like this by governments but doing nothing about it, so it's not the people's fault, it's them.
Well, in people's fault news, Belfast boy burned on an online copycat stunt. A Belfast mother was warned of the dangers of has warned of the dangers of copying online stunt videos after her son was badly burned. Her 10-year-old boy Dale suffered facial burns after copying a stunt that he had seen on YouTube.
Okay. Wow. Okay, right. Hold on.
So what's going on here?
All people portrayed in this video are professional stunt actors. Do not try this at home. Has been a message.
Yeah, there should have been a disclaimer.
For decades.
Maybe there probably was, right, on whatever video he was watching.
I doubt it.
Probably
if
not.
It was a challenge and some shitty prank. These things float around completely untouched.
Probably.
Like YouTube was talking about banning it after the bird box challenge.
Yeah,
thing.
totally. Yeah.
Everyone was literally driving with blindfolds on.
There was one that like you hold an aerosol upside down and you spray it and you can basically freeze things. Right? There was one challenge where they were basically like freeze a body part.
Freezing chunks of their skin and that.
Exactly. And they were like, oh, why am I having to go to hospital to get the skin removed? Because you just froze your fucking skin, you moron.
Just give yourself third-degree frostbite, you fucking numpty.
Apparently they were spraying a deodorant bottle. They were spraying a deodorant bottle on a petrol can and then setting it alight or something like that. Something absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, because the petrol can needed the extra bit of fucking flammable.
I mean, to me, this isn't we need to put warnings on YouTube videos story. This is you need to educate your fucking kid not to be a dumb fuck story.
Maybe people should wear
dumb fuck.
Maybe people should wear a warning label.
Call a spade, man. Right? That's sheer idiocy. Is like letting your kid just go off and set fire to petrol containers, man.
Whoa. One does not just let their kid go off and start fires, okay? I don't have a child.
That's a child. Why aren't you looking after your kid? Why do you not know where your kid is?
Watch them 24 hours a day like some sort of human monitoring device.
No, I will admit.
Yeah. That's what a parent is.
You never set a fire. Right, calm down, Billie Eilish. You never set a fire up the woods when you were a kid.
No, when I was 10 years old, I didn't know. Because I wasn't an idiot.
Well, some of us had more orienteering experiences and inclinations than others.
Casting your own spells up there.
For me, this is halfway towards, a Darwin Award, like, almost.
That's a shame, though. He's only 10.
There is a...
Yeah, but it's sad, but that's true.
There is slight arguments on both sides for multiple things, like where did he get a lighter from, or did he learn to create fire from a stick?
The shame is the ground. The real shame is that he didn't complete it.
What was the name of the challenge?
The shame is that he didn't kill himself, because he's going to go on now and produce children, right? that are going to be as fucking stupid and do more of that kind of fucking shit.
But he's just listen. You're no thinking of the future. This guy could become a fucking internet legend. All right. What is the hashtag right now for Australia? Hashtag stop the fires. What's the name of the challenge? Hashtag start the fires.
Really?
It's actually it's actually a charity scam for help for the victims of the little koala bear guys, man.
Holy shit!
This is all just propaganda. This is exactly what it is.
Is that what this guy was copying? Like,
no, I'm just saying that. I'm just making things up.
It sounds good. It actually sounds pretty plausible, though, doesn't it?
That's the sketchy thing.
What's the name of the challenge? Make my face look like Australia. Fuck.
He's got the map of Australia on.
You fucking well knew it.
Can he see it?
Better off getting that tattooed over his fucking burn marks. Oh my god.
It's a bit.
You got a thick ass kid because you're about to get a skin graft on your fucking pus.
Like when.
Stop slagging kids. This is fucking out of order.
The thing is, though, right?
It's fair game, man.
The thing is, though, right? Like, if you did something stupid when you were a kid, most of the time you'd pick yourself up and go, "Well, that was dumb."
Yeah, but this kid had to pick up bits of his face and go, that was dumb. That's
like, no, but what I'm saying though is like, it'd be like, well, that was dumb, you know, but you wouldn't like go running around the school going, look, this happened because, you know, I was told to do it by this and this and this. No, you just kind of done something dumb.
Yeah, no, he totally clipped him out. He bitched out.
Well,
why were you doing it? Internet told me to do it.
Another dumb news connected to children. Plane dumps fuel over schools near Los Angeles
Airport.
Heard
of this. Like, holy shit.
So fuck one kid burning his face. We're going to burn a whole fucking school.
Yeah, fucking Greta Thunberg when you need her, man. She'd have been fucking standing on the rooftop screaming how
the passenger plane has dumped fuel over several schools as it made an emergency landing at Los Angeles International Airport.
Like that concentrated a fuel can fucking cause like respiratory
at least
problems.
60 people, many of them children, were treated for skin
shit.
irritation and breathing problems.
Yeah, it's dodgy, like, and that's before it even gets lit.
That's fucked.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, man.
You don't want the plane to go on fire, do you?
No, you know what they were doing.
You better making the kids
go
on fire.
They were spraying the entire fucking
you know what they were doing,
kids.
right? The government were testing, right, how to petrol bomb countries without sending over military jets. They were just sending over passenger liners, so it looked normal.
This was a terrorist kind of experiment.
Yeah, they were just got a fuel bomb places. Yeah, just going for the extreme end of the scale, you know.
Disney kills FAWKs. So Darth Mouse kills FAWKs from 20th Century FAWKs in rebrand.
What?
Disney executives have cut the word FAWKs from their 20th Century Fox film studio in an apparent bid to distance itself from operations of the previous owner, Rupert Murdoch.
Okay. They ain't want to be called Fox. Disney Fox.
Yeah, so
Disney Trump.
They don't want to be kind of tarred with the right wing.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have bought their studio then.
Yeah. But they own fuck tons of rights. They own hundreds of IP.
I know, but it's just like, It's like, I'm not about to go and fucking buy Harvey Weinstein Island.
It was like Murdoch versus Turner Network. Fucking no, that was Murdoch's thing, wasn't it? Or was Murdoch Sky? Rupert Murdoch's one of them, and then there's Ted Turner. He
Ted Turner,
other stuff.
he newspapers,
Turner Network Television.
Oh yeah.
Cartoon Network and shit.
But I can see in future news that they're going to rebrand Star Wars Starpiece.
Starpiece.
No?
Starpiece.
Star Socialism.
The rebels did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
No, the Empire did nothing wrong. I totally fucked that joke up. That was great.
Yeah, you fucked up 2 ways because it didn't work and it never worked the first time either.
And
I like it.
Also, we need to
Anakin did nothing wrong apart from murdering
and
younglings
lose his arms and
entire
legs.
planets.
And more kind of left-wing protecting the stupid people news, gambling and credit cards to be banned. Yes, but because people are that dumb that they use credit cards to put bets. Bets on. We need to actually have a law to stop them.
Yeah, so
serious?
You can't gamble on your credit card, but you can go down the street to an ATM and pull out more.
I was about to say, what the fuck do you mean gamble with your credit card? I thought, Jesus.
Yeah, basically, there's machines that you can just slot your credit card into.
People are to be banned from using credit cards to place bets in an attempt to curb problem gambling.
You're going to stop them. Like you're saying, like he just says, you just got to go and use the fucking goddamn cash at the cash machine.
At that point, it's removing the onus off of the gambling
Although
organisation, because then you're leaving the premises to go get more cash and then coming back in.
The problem in the hands of the individual rather than the
when they're trying to protect. They're basically saying we're trying to protect the individual by forcing them to go to a cash machine and get more money out. But really, what they're doing is they're protecting themselves
the
from
bookies
the
should
individual.
just be selling them own brand credit cards, like Betfred and Ladbrokes. They should
Get
have their
what?
own,
You know-
Betfred
you
and
know what?
Ladbrokes credit card. Here, sign up here.
You know
Have
what?
a
You know
credit
what I
card.
think they should do, right? I think places like betting shops and stuff like that should be able to take bets in blood, because then
Yes.
donor banks would be filled.
Oh my god!
You would then never have a blood shortage.
I think you meant written in blood, like actual
Written in blood, yeah, totally,
actual
like,
bags of
sign
blood.
your life away.
Or how about donate your kidney here, like a vending machine? You can just put your fucking kidney in.
Pop it out on the tray.
oh god,
They've got surgeons in the back just ready for it. Hold on, let me go down the local bookies.
take
and
one of my
fucking-
lungs for equity.
Yeah. Can I get a lung on horse number 3, please?
Yeah, organ credit.
What happens if you win though? What do you get? Do you get like an extra lung or something? Is it like 2 to 1
Oh,
odds?
you get paid back in testicles.
Oh, good.
I'll bet one testicle on the number 9, Blair.
Sorry, I'm not using them anyway. So just get rid of them. Just get rid of the kidney. Just get rid of the liver. I don't need that heart.
And other banning news that might be connected to organs getting removed. Ban on spiked collars at Slipknot gig in Glasgow. Ridiculous.
What the fuck?
Event organisers have been criticised for introducing ridiculous clothing bans at a Slipknot concert in Glasgow. The US heavy metal outfit is scheduled to appear on Saturday at the Hydro, blah, blah, blah. Right, hold on. What the full list of items banned at the Hydro includes laser pointers, fireworks, candles, whistles and signs. It also includes large belt buckles, large chain wallets, spiked bracelets, belts, collars, boots,
Ouija's
jackets,
ruin it for everyone.
chains or sharp pointed rings.
Right. Okay. This is
So basically, no golf's allowed.
Well, that is a problem. But it's basically like saying,
Unless you've got a spiky mask on the fucking stage.
Yeah, you're probably allowed to on stage.
I mean, come on,
thought.
like concerts banned glass bottles ages ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's got nothing to do with the fact that it's a Slipknot gig.
Right,
It's got the fact that it's like, come on.
I'm sure fireworks was in the list.
Yeah, but why is people doing
laser pointers, fireworks, candles, whistles and signs,
Fireworks and
large
candles.
belt buckles,
Whistles.
large chain wallets, spiked
in case
bracelets,
somebody
belts,
whistles it in
collars,
your ear, like
boots, jacket. Hold on,
It's just not enforceable,
spiked
man.
bracelets,
Yeah, spiked
slash belts, slash collars, slash boots, slash jackets.
Exactly.
Anything with a spike on
Anything
it.
with a spike.
Because they're worried that some
all of
arsehole's
this,
going to
yeah.
jump in the pit, wrap their collar in their fucking ankles and
You're,
stuff.
you're not allowed chains.
no,
Yeah,
because
cool.
it can be used as whips and
Well, actually
fucking.
just turn up in a chainmail dress. The gig was on Saturday, but yeah.
Aye, still
It's
that's
funny when you see one of the Slipknot guys and he's got like
Dressed in a suit.
a BDSM kind of mask on with lots of
Hellraiser pins all over it.
lots of Hellraiser nails coming out of it. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I always loved that one because I remember seeing
He's
somebody
cool,
that had done Hellraiser wrong. They had basically put the nails in the wrong way, so the flat head of the nail was like pointing out the way, and folk were like, "Great, so we can just go and hammer them." Then
I think they should just allow people in with spiky things, but then just put a little bit of polystyrene on the end of it.
A polystyrene wrist thing.
Oh, God.
Literally a spiky polystyrene coverall.
Oh, no, but
Just some
here's-
bubble wrap
no,
or
check this out.
something.
That's
Here's
what
a-
we should have made a
here's-
mint at that gig.
honestly, here's a fucking brilliant idea, right? So you've got your spiked bracelet or your spiked collar or whatever, right? But what you do is you cover the entire thing. So basically, it looks like almost like a big thick bangle, but it's in transparent PVC or plastic, so you can still see the spiked bangle, but it's like covered in plastic.
Still banned.
That's funny.
So you can't actually spike anybody with it.
Banned like Simpsons actor Hank Azaria, who says he will no longer voice Apu.
Is he finally that size definitively saying he's not going to do it?
Definitively not going to play Apu.
Fucking
anymore.
race traitor, how dare he?
pissed off
We
with all
all
this
made
shit.
the decision together.
Yeah.
We all agreed on it. We all feel like it's the right
The
thing
cock
and
sounds.
good about it.
What is good about racially extracting a character?
Yep.
The basically straight up being racist on it. No, we don't want. We
You
don't want
remember
this character
back in the day, the
Simpsons
problem
anymore.
with Apu? Because there was a guy coming out with a documentary called The Problem with the Poo. He's a fucking wank. He's an
Indian comedian.
Fucking comedian.
Indian American comic made a documentary in 2017 called The Problem with the Poo.
Cheek to go, it's a fucking comic. They say, this joke's just not okay. Accents are not okay. Shut the fuck up. Stereotypes are not okay. Stereotypes are the basis of comedy in fucking many fucking areas and jokes. You absolute fucking
savage.
Oh so man,
Mr. Kondabolu, the Harry Kondabolu, the comic in question, said he hoped the character remained in the show and that a very talented writing staff do something interesting with him.
Yeah, well done, dickhead. You just got him yeeted. You got the only Indian character, the only Indian representation, and a fucking huge ass TV show yeeted. Well, they're going to spend time making it more PC and friendly for your ass. They've just pulled him.
You came out. Simpsons is apparently destroyed now, so let's start a campaign to get ready Willie.
But this is exactly what I was thinking. Like, what about Groundskeeper Willie?
Exactly. Nobody gives a shit about Groundskeeper Willie.
Guy in a bee suit.
Exactly.
Apu's seen the whole thing about it was that he was seen as a stereotype. Hold on, Groundskeeper Willie is.
But he's got no issues with that because he's not Indian. He's Scottish. So therefore,
but it's still an ethnic minority.
Yeah, exactly. But therefore, that
because Indians are a minority.
What? They probably are in America.
But that's what I'm saying. Right? That's what I'm saying. No, because he specifically targeted Apu. He didn't target minorities. He targeted Apu, which means that it was personal.
Let's do this.
That means that character's target was personal.
I think we should do this.
Yeah, let's start a petition.
Ban Groundkeeper Willie.
But we've got to take it a step further. We're going to go a bit better than this.
The problem with Willie.
The problem with Willie.
We'll take the high road and go a bit better than this comedian and get them to ban minorities.
All minorities.
Oh, nice. I like
because that sounds exactly as bad as a comedian trying to get a poo fucked.
Yeah, that's it.
That sounds good.
There should be no stereotypical minorities in any TV shows.
And that's not racist because it's fine because it's inclusive.
All your diversity hires are racist.
Yeah. Exactly.
So all your token black and token Asian and token gay and token LGBTQI, all of them are racist. Back to nothing but white people all day, all the time.
It's going to be yellow supremacist Simpsons. They're not white, they're yellow.
Yeah,
so
they're yellow.
Yeah, we all know it means a white thing.
Yeah. So there you go. That's it. Started. Done. Ban all minorities from Simpsons.
That's it. Fuck it.
So weird, apparently. Right? It's fucking weird. That's it. That's the world we live in now.
Fucking twat.
Exactly.
But it made me think about what's the shopkeeper in what's the shop?
Navid and Still Game.
Navid and Still Game.
Still Game. It's finished anyway.
What is the difference between Navid and Apu?
Because he was Scottish. He was a Scottish Indian.
Hold on, isn't Apu American?
Was he? It was never,
exactly. You're fucking racist if you're saying he doesn't have citizenship.
Apu had to go for citizenship eventually. For most of the but for most of the Simpsons, he was not an American. He was an immigrant worker.
Yeah, there was a really good thread back in the day.
Back in the day, but like Prim said, he did get his citizenship.
No, man, Apu was one of the coolest things we seen on the telly.
Technically,
was Willie American?
Never got mentioned.
Willie had a Scottish accent.
Exactly, never
clearly
here's my question. Here's my question. Here's a bigger question. Should characters be protected under the laws and rights of the country that they portray?
No, because they're not real people.
But this is my question, though.
He's in a fictional reality.
Therefore, it's not racist to keep Apu in there because he's not real.
No, I don't think the issue. I don't think the issue is keeping him in there. It's having him voiced by a white actor.
I know, but
which is racist as fuck.
Or let's not say white. Let's say non-Indian.
Yeah,
right?
non-Indian.
But I bet you Willie is voiced by a non-Scottish.
Probably. Why
American?
Why the fuck?
I guess it does half the fucking characters in the Simpsons.
Exactly.
He is the Simpsons.
Come on, Mel Gibson as fucking William Wallace. He's not Scottish.
Exactly. But we all fucking love Braveheart.
Right, we'll return to this. We'll make a whole...
This is a whole
episode.
Already the problem with Apu.
Yeah.
We done one back in the day. Go back and check it out. We'll be doing a fucking two-parter because it really, honestly, it grinds my fucking
let's move on. You're going to love this.
Good one, though.
Deaf man sues Pornhub for disability discrimination, claiming his videos don't have subtitles. even after he purchased a premium subscription.
That is gonna. You know what? If someone pays me, I will go through all those videos and put subs on them for you, because I'll be able to make quick keys. It's just yes, do it.
I like that. Yeah, that's the real plan here, lads. We'll start up a transcription agency.
It sounds like easy money to me.
Yaroslav Suris has filed a class action lawsuit against the international porn site, claiming its lack of subtitles is a denial of access. Suris shared that he had tried to watch titles that included Hot Step and Babysits Disobedient Nephew, Sexy Cop Gets Witness to Talk, and Daddy 4K Alison Comes to Talk About Money to Her Boys. Naughty Father. But couldn't get through the dialogue in the flicks for lack of subtitles.
No, you know what? It is funny, but I genuinely do feel for the guy that he is getting misrepresented.
Don't feel for the guy. He's not in the room.
Yeah.
Don't bring your fantasies into this.
He's deaf.
Right?
He's not blind. Never mind.
Yeah.
There does appear.
Oh my god!
Pornhub said that there does appear to be. Oh no, they didn't say this, but there does appear to be closed captioning section on Pornhub's website containing a little more than 400 videos.
This would be entertaining as fuck. They should put the sign language guy or woman in the bottom corner of the videos.
Oh man,
can you imagine that? Like, them trying to act to see
you have to invent new fucking signs, right?
For audio listener there, Tech did just put his index finger through a circular.
Yeah. Let coitus resume.
Through the OK sign on the left hand. Fucking quick.
So that'll be interesting what happens with this. Company boss gives non-smoking staff extra 4 days holiday a year.
Quality. That's well funny.
Oh right, because folk taking smoke breaks.
Yeah,
that's funny as fuck.
Where are people still allowed smoke breaks?
Good question.
In this guy's office.
Why is
John Bryden, managing director of KCJ Training and Employment Solutions in Stratton, Wiltshire.
No, fair enough, right? No, okay, right. If this guy says, yeah, you can take smoke breaks whenever you want, but these people that don't smoke are getting 4 days holiday, I think that's fair.
I was watching the employees that smoke. They have 4, 5 or even 10 cigarettes a day and take around 10 minutes outside each time.
No.
I looked at the other guys during these breaks and they're always on the phones typing away and trying to do the work. So I thought they should be compensated.
You know what? Hands up, I will say, well done, dude. But there's always an alternative to this. Why are you letting them out for smoke breaks? They should be smoking on their break.
Well, isn't that like infringing a human right or something?
If they're addicted, then technically I think so. I think there was a whole big legal thing about it because people started arguing about it. But it's the right of the employer to.
It was deemed as not a serious enough addiction to warrant extra time, because technically alcoholics would then be able to drink in the workplace.
The best thing is though, funnily enough,
they don't.
Funnily enough, when I made the announcement, some of the workers said they weren't going to smoke anymore, but it doesn't work like that. If they can give up smoking for 12 months, I'll give them the extra 4 days.
Yeah,
exactly.
Mate, how raging would you be sitting there the last 4 days of the year and that folk getting fucking extra 4 days? You should literally give them like 4 extra days at Christmas or something.
You get to work over Christmas.
I've got to sit there for 4 days in an empty office looking at all the other smokers,
I can kind of feel for this. I can kind of feel for this employer, because he's doing the whole, well, if I just ban people from going for a smoke break and limit it to only their actual dedicated break times, then that's just going to piss the staff off. They're going to be annoyed. So what I'll do is I'll take the nicer road and I'll allow them to continue with their smoke breaks, but I'll make it more fair for these guys. Like, what was it? I remember one company that I heard a while back. It was basically like, yeah, we're not letting these people go out for smoke breaks.
Yeah, I think this got something similar to this has happened elsewhere, I think.
Exactly, but the smokers are like, yeah, but what about all the workers that don't smoke? They're up at the coffee machine and the water fountain and stuff like that for like 20
how much time do people
spend
a year playing with their phone?
Exactly, you know what I mean?
Like,
and he was
that
like,
adds up, right?
He was like, well, we can't ban people from going to the drinking fountain. It's like, no, but you can limit their time at the drinking fountain.
But there's some companies that limit how long you can go to the toilet for.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's sketchy.
Like, I'm sorry, it took me more than 5 seconds to go for a dump I had a rather
What was
large
that
meal
story
for
that
lunch.
they angled the fucking toilet, right?
What was
to limit
that?
people.
To make it more uncomfortable. That's really unfair on disabled people. You know what I mean?
Funny.
They will angle your disability toilet so you can't sit on it.
Sliding off the fucker.
And more stupid news. US Space Force mocked for unveiling camouflage uniforms.
In space. Are they made of Vantablack with stars on them?
Apparently they're literally just basic US military
Fatigues.
Aye.
Really?
straight up.
Yeah, like camouflage.
Ah,
yeah,
The
like,
uniform in the picture has a woodland camouflage design with badges embroidered on the arm and chest.
trees in space.
Just in case you fucking totally.
Nice. Are they going to go and hide behind a sand dune in space as well?
What's that like? Because I've seen somebody like go posting on Twitter. Guy was undoomed, and he was like, "What did you think they were going? Oh, you when they complain if they spent all that money on fucking goddamn brand new fucking mixed space suits?" And I was like, well, to be fair, if you're gonna waste money, you might as well waste it looking fucking cool.
Totally.
May as well be rocking about in some actual. Yeah, we are the Space Force, bitch.
I mean,
The Force explained its rationale in a tweeted response. It said that it was utilising current Army Air Force uniforms and saving costs
Which
of
is totally,
designing, producing a new one and doing so.
It's absolutely fucking stupid, right? Because, right, you've got out of all the militaries, right, all their military dress is usually being coloured or designed in such a way that it kind of represents. Like the American Air Force, it's like blue, sky. Okay, it's not quite that bright. But anyway, you know, every single different one has got their own dress code for both dress and actual like military zone fucking whatever fatigues. Anyway, so what would be the Space Force's dress uniform?
Black.
And then what would be
Somebody's
their
got a t-shirt
fatigues?
with just loads of fucking stars on it.
Black and white
Funny as
dots.
fuck.
Black and white dots for their fatigues, and then just jet black for the. So it basically be like James Bond in space, then so like Moonraker, but with stars.
Some of
on
the
it.
tweets are amazing though. How many trees are you expecting to find in space? In space, no one can hear you
Well,
be...
we found some cars.
In space, no one can hear you be ridiculous.
Well, you never know. You know, you could have the space logging companies up there, and that's the next climate change catastrophe. Get rid of the radiation in space.
Space log.
You know, space loggers.
And more controversy, MP Jamie Wallace shared office with Sugar Daddy website. Conservative MP Jamie Wallace worked in the same office that ran a Sugar Daddy dating website. Two former employees have told BBC Wales.
Worked in the same office. Basically, his side hustle was being a sugar daddy.
Well,
Running a sugar daddy website.
You know what?
MP is a fucking pimp daddy.
the newly elected
My pimp.
Bridget MP has distanced himself from sugar-daddy.net.
The thing is, right,
Sugar-daddy.
the thing is, what kind of bugs me about this story is the fact that they term worked in the same office, but they don't say the same room or the same floor. They just say the same office. So that can actually be the same office building. Like they were on,
imagine
like,
they're at the
H
other
floor.
end of the desk, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the way you see it. But like they were
pass me the
probably like
stapler
4 floors above them or something.
It's hilarious.
You know, like the amount.
It's a throwaway story. It's funny.
It's funny though. Like worked in the same office as Sugar Daddy.
Quite a worrying true story is
Maybe
though,
that's where he got all his dates.
world's first transgender children's doll with penis underneath women's clothes
Wait.
spotted on sale in toy store.
Wait. Since when have they added any genitals to dolls?
Now. Now they have.
Well, I suppose you could argue that female dolls had something analogous to
The world's
breasts,
first
I guess. but-
transgender doll has gone on sale in a Russian toy shop.
A Russian toy shop.
Pics of the
Fucking
doll, which features a penis and dress, have gone viral after being spotted in Plantela Irushkik, Planet of Toys shop in the city of Novosibirsk, Siberia.
It's very progressive of
Seabreeze.
Russia.
But yeah, check that. It's pretty-
Can't be gay much.
That's
but
definitely a penis.
you can have a child toy with a penis.
It's either a penis or it's either a penis or it's a very penis-like moulding issue.
No, that's not a moulding issue. Seriously, that's like what?
So yeah,
Okay.
Now we have
lifelike child dolls
transgender
up there on the list
toys.
of just why.
Progressive.
So Mr.
Ruskies,
Potato Head we're gonna have transgender Mr. Potato Head next. Don't know, Action Man, or what about Barbie? But
Stretch Armstrong. A big stretch, Willie.
No, you remove like with the Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head one. You remove it completely because you've got a Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, so you just call it Potato Head.
Yeah,
It's interchangeable.
yeah.
Potato they head.
Potato Head,
They tato.
Tater Head. Yeah, there you go.
It's just gonna be action instead of
Just
action.
action.
Instead of Action Man, this is be action.
Yeah.
And speaking of action, I think that's enough action from Darkside's Delights this week, if I'm not mistaken.
There's too many good stories, man.
Too many good stories. Yeah,
kinda-
we'll keep them for next time. As we move swiftly on to the final segment of the show, and the most stunning headlines of ever. It is Twitter. It is a hand sign telling me not to go forward because we forgot to put the monitor. Tech forgot to put the monitor on so that we can see.
Wait, I'm
actual
saving the ship's
Twitter
batteries,
moments,
alright?
which is ironic because this is an audio podcast, therefore you pretty much supposed to read them out to us anyway. It's Twitter moments on screen.
The rise and fall of the doctor who brought Botox to the masses. Just 3 decades ago, cosmetic procedures were characterised by taboo and shame. But when Dr. Frederick Brandt introduced Botox to the world, everything changed.
I totally read that
I
wrong.
genuinely thought that was a story about Doctor Who.
Yeah, I totally
Doctor
read
Who
that
brought
wrong.
Botox to the
Botox,
masses.
There's
I
a
know,
reason why
there's a
that's
comma
written like
in there
that.
somewhere, right?
Why is Doctor Who the Who is
Yeah.
capitalised?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's like
weird
people
as
that,
fuck.
I'm guessing, a little joke there for people who didn't know.
Time
which
travelling
doctor.
Botox fucking injections. What?
Yeah.
Promotion of failing BBC shows.
It's to say they all
Aye.
had Botox.
Fucking
in
Doctor
them.
Who could do with a fucking injection of some. Either like pin it down or get a fucking
Yeah.
bit of fucking go.
Billie Eilish will sing the theme to the next James Bond film, No Time to Die.
Nah.
When the sky falls, duh. Like what? No time to duh. Like what? Okay.
I'm not
cool.
gonna watch it anyway. It doesn't matter who sings the theme tune.
Billie Eilish, she's so hot right now. Everyone loves Billie Eilish. So hot right
She's
now.
not.
Come on, I want to hear a James Bond
Not
theme.
hot. She's hot right now. She's a hot
I
product.
want to hear a James Bond theme sung in derp.
I want to get.
By Katy Perry.
Oh my god, girl, and Sniffer.
Greta Thunberg should sing the
Bond theme.
No, she's going to be the next Bond villain, man. You know what I mean?
She's already the villain.
No time to die climate.
I don't.
No time to climb it.
Don't! That is too close to.
No time
That is
to-
too
how
close
dare
to
you.
one of your previous stories. Is it going to get like subtitles over that one? PlayStation users are sharing their gaming stats for 2019. Yay! Look at my gaming stats.
How dare you?
Cares?
I'm making a fucking show of that. That's who cares.
That's a fucking story.
Yeah, Sony gave players the opportunity to see and share their total logged hours. Look at how addicted I am. I'm more addicted than you.
Gaming news.
This isn't advert. This isn't news.
The thing is, some people have got a massive gaming hours, mainly because they fell asleep while they're playing a game, so they've actually got like an extra 20 hours there. Where they were actually just
hustle,
asleep.
man. You gotta
They
respect.
probably aren't sharing them. They're just encouraging you to
Yeah,
fucking
the thing is, you've always been able to see somebody else's trophies. Since, like, PlayStation 3 days.
Yeah, why do you need to share them?
Yeah.
They're already shared.
Exactly. What the fuck? That just seems like a bit of a false gimmick to me. Like,
Please promote us on Twitter. It's
Yeah.
basically that fucking headline.
yeah, yeah,
Do our advertising for us.
yeah, pretty much. It's a PlayStation 2019 wrap up though. So it's a wrap up. Wrap up warm. It's 2019. The Final Fantasy VII remake has been delayed.
Good.
Damn it.
Development team announced that the development team announced that the anticipated release has been pushed back to April 10th, saying the game needs a final polish.
Again, this
This is just advertising, man. We don't have a marketing budget. Just say it's delayed. That'll
hey.
do all the marketing for us.
Come on.
Get the people to do the marketing.
They've
Oh,
obviously-
it's fucking delayed.
They've obviously learned for the best.
Remember Final Fantasy VII's coming out? You do now. Exactly, right? You didn't know what date it was coming out, but you're pissed off it got fucking pushed back.
That's exactly it, man.
These dance videos of early influencers show how the industry is changing. Meet the influencers reshaping what success can look like in a world of commercial dance.
You need reshaped. What the fuck is
Because
that?
there's a chick in a wheelchair and there's a bigger plus size model dancer and then there's
I don't
some...
see anybody in a wheelchair.
No, not in that picture.
Not in that picture, yeah.
All right.
Not in that specific picture.
Not fuck, no. Anyway.
Yeah. No shaming on this show. Unless
It's just shameful itself, like we were talking about earlier. Your diversity shit is just literally, ew, why?
Yeah.
Changing the shape of... What is that, some sort of weird body pun? Did you just body shame her, Twitter?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that is legit. I sent you it, don't worry, it's the next one.
I know, I was just like trying to pre-read that one for a second to see
Makes
what the
no
fuck I
sense.
was
It's
reading.
hilarious,
Yeah. The Voice UK. Music superstars take on the role of coaches on a mission to find the UK's next greatest voice. But the comment is what I like. I'm watching The Voice UK and never felt more Caucasian.
Oh, fucking
What? If that is truly what The Voices went for, they have succeeded in making their audience feel Caucasian.
That's brutal.
It's funny.
Wow.
Okay.
Hashtag urban music.
Hashtag The Voice White UK.
Jesus.
It's just television, aye. Literally, that is the headline, that was the moment. The Voice UK.
Hashtag yellow supremacy.
Comment was still like just spot on though.
But yeah, so just to take a wee moment to mention, as I did mention at the start of the podcast, I was a premier member of the first ever, the unofficial, official Create Scotland podcast.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Pornhub caption videos.
I thought he was going to like start talking like a czar or something. Like. He's like the premier Puskin.
Myself, the one and only Walkerley YT, and Troll with a Mole, recorded now. It should be out this week. I'll maybe hopefully get some links in the description once that's all good to go. I won't be on it every time, but I'm definitely kind of holding hands with and dragging people kicking and screaming across
You're
finish
all
lines.
about hand holding.
Just
Holding something anyway.
Hold up, right? But we've got so much planned this year. I'm going to be jumping in at Resonate down in Glasgow.
When is that?
Fucking, you don't know.
Summertime, right?
It's for cool people.
Or is it springtime?
It's for young, cool people. Yeah, summertime at some point. Hype CW will be back.
I'll be hiding in my dark cave and something.
Hype CW will be back this year as well. Our fantastic show from Indi Scots, where we avatared some of the.
Did you just say
into
hard?
wrestlers?
What did you say?
Yeah, you got that one there, eh? And even something planned for the Olympics, which I can't really talk about, but hopefully
You're getting us
you should know
tickets.
more. No,
Awesome.
you're not getting tickets to the fucking Olympics. Where the hell is it this time?
Tokyo.
Yeah,
I'm going to Tokyo for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Send me if you want. I'll get some news
Apparently
reports.
they're opening Super Mario Land.
Yeah,
It's
Nintendo
Super
Land,
Nintendo Land or
yeah.
something. Just in time
Come
for
on, Tokyo.
the Olympics.
Japan just does things right. Like
You should check the trailer. The
I mean?
trailer for it
Like
is
no
cringe as
gaijins
fuck.
in your fucking establishments. and
Yeah,
shit.
but let's create a whole tourist area for them specifically.
There's no nightlife. Apart from a whore island, apparently, but that's
Whore
a different story. Yeah, there's like a whore island, bro.
Was that the island of the Necros or something? What?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. I'm not a fucking weeb,
Don't
okay?
say hazard in
It's like
Japan in the
Donkey
same
Island
sentence.
and Pinocchio.
But on that note, I just want to take a moment to say we genuinely appreciate your listenership, and if you want to help support the show, please do whatever the hell you think appropriate. Check us out, sub. Check out some of our content. Got some Scottish Twitters. Got some fucking gameplay stuff. Just, kick it with something. Make sure you add us all up on Twitter and shit. And if you're feeling as frugal as Mr. Feudal, gives a wee pound off you on Patreon. The FAWK Chronicles are a part of the Indi Scots network. And until next time, this has been Captain Privilege, Grandmaster Tech, and Dr. Darkside signing off. Closing Hail Frequencies, ending communications, and gonna go augment my own release date.
Banned.
Well, yeah, I'm not.